In this video, I'll cover 3 topics around map changes. First, when county boundaries change, the records don't move. Second, use web resources such as mapofus.org to understand geographic boundary changes. Third, remember that places can disappear as well. Maps change. It happens today, but it happens so slowly. We don't really think too much of it unless the change was accompanied by headline-grabbing events, such as the disintegration of Yugoslavia into Serbia, Croatia, Bosnia, Slovenia, Macedonia, Montenegro, and Kosovo. Most changes are subtle though. For example, if you were researching Sidney Kidd in Princeton, New Jersey, you wouldn't be able to find his street address on Jackson very easily on modern maps. Google Maps points you to Jackson Avenue in nearby Rocky Hill, New Jersey, while Bing Maps would land you in the town of Nutley, where a Jackson Street is a block over from Princeton Street. Why can't you find Jackson Street in Princeton, a town that was founded in the 1700s? Well, Jackson Street was renamed to Paul Robeson Place in 1976, after the famous African-American civil rights activist and thespian who was born in Princeton. Of course, a change in street names doesn't have much genealogical relevance, but changes in boundaries do, especially county boundaries. First and most basic, court records remain in the original county courthouse. For example, if your ancestor bought land in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania before 1799 and died there in 1801, you would find the record of your ancestor's land purchase in York County, but their probate proceeding would have been recorded in Adams County. Why? In 1800, Adams County was carved out of York County, but older records weren't moved from the York County courthouse to the new one in Adams County. Remember that records were typically transcribed into large bound ledgers, and you couldn't break the ledgers apart and easily separate records geographically. But even if the records were stored loose leaf, it would take a lot of effort to sort through and separate the records with very little reward. So how do you track county boundary changes? I find Wikipedia the most convenient source. Most entries for a county will tell you when the county was formed and how in the summary. If you want to visualize it, check out mapofus.org, which will show every county formation and boundary change for every state in the Union. What you're seeing right now is an example of Pennsylvania's county boundary changes. You can also do an image search on Bing or Google for county maps for a particular year. Of course, this isn't very helpful if a place actually disappeared, and that's my third point. Take a look at this old map of Oregon City, Oregon. Across the Willamette River is a town called Lynn City. Look on a modern map, and Lynn City doesn't exist. There's a West Lynn, but no Lynn. What happened? Well, if you ask folks in the area, such as my mother-in-law who lives in West Lynn, they'll tell you that there never was a Lynn. There was, however. In the fall of 1861, relentless heavy rainfall flooded the Willamette River and destroyed the town. You'll also encounter towns that became part of cities. For example, the town of Germantown is now a neighborhood of Philadelphia. Wikipedia is a great resource to research a place that you can't find on a modern map. I hope you enjoyed this 5-minute genealogy video. If you have any questions or suggestions for future video topics, please leave them in the comments. If you like my channel, please subscribe and give a thumbs up.